Wendy! Hello Ting, come on through. Well, I was brought up by passionate gardeners, and so we used to grow things, whether it was flowers or veggies, and the whole generation of our family have been crazy about gardening. As quite a young person, thought herbal medicine would be just the most wonderful thing, but of course being brought up by a very Christian family, they thought there was a bit of voodoo and a bit of funny stuff there, so that wasn't going to happen. But as a 15-year-old, I was quite determined at one stage in my life I'll be a herbalist, if nothing else. And I had an opportunity to study formally herbal medicine firstly and aromatherapy, and from there I started to build on that and went to university, did nutrition, and continued on in that vein. But of course I have a few other strings to my bow that I really am also passionate about. I'm an old grandma that does yoga, and I'm usually the oldest person in the yoga studio, but I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. And I'd like to see, you know, more older girls like me on yoga mats in these studios. Another area where I've studied intensively has been in wine science. I know it's kind of like, but it was an area that I was very interested in, viticulture itself, the growing of the fruit, and the turning the fruit into wine. And then ultimately, I still do a bit of show judging for regional shows.
Wonderful. And
okay, well, I think everybody, it doesn't matter how old you are, often underestimate the value of fibre in their diet. And it's a very much bandied about term, fibre. What is fibre? And it is really cheap to get yourself some fibre, and it doesn't have to be in a can from the pharmacy. You can use simple things like psyllium seed husks, mix with some flax seeds, 50-50 combination, sprinkle a dessert spoon of that on your fruit or breakfast in the morning or in your smoothie. And what this does is it has a profound effect on many systems in your body. Now, firstly, in order to have probiotics being made by your own system, you need to have prebiotics. And fibre, this good quality fibre, is a prebiotic. So it keeps the probiotics happy campers in your gut. This also helps keep your bowels moving. You know, this is, you know, sometimes one of the hardest things for people to do. The other thing about fibre is it has a profound effect on cleaving to cholesterol that's running through your digestive tract, and it cleaves to this cholesterol and helps its evacuation before it starts clogging all sorts of vessels. Big deal. And you don't have to be, you know, pressing 70 to have cholesterol problems, I can assure you. Some families are just unfortunately genetically inclined that way. The other thing about fibre is it helps bulk out things. So if you're trying to trim down and lose weight, by putting fibre on your fruit or in your smoothie, it helps make you feel fuller for longer. And so don't underestimate fibre, the power of fibre. Yeah, well, energy, this is one of the biggest complaints that people will come to see me for. And often it's as simple as people not planning their day well, not getting adequate sleep, not pushing themselves to bed, you know, going to bed to sleep, not sit in bed doing Instagram or something like that. A bed's a place to sleep. Then adequate fluid during the day is really important, and regular meals. Think about what you're eating, balance it, eat regularly, don't skip meals. and drink plenty of water and fluids in hot weather. But it's also a matter of where you are in your life too, what's stressing you, how can we work with some of that stuff, and maybe some, going to a relaxing yoga class often gives you more energy after you've had a relaxation.
Thank you, Wendy, for all your tips today, and we can't wait to see more videos from you.
Thanks, T. It's been a pleasure.
Well,